Hey planner friends, today I'm gonna do a plan with me, but that it's a little bit different. I'm doing a voiceover if you hadn't been able to tell. So we're just doing the week of the 13th through the 19th of February, and this is the kit I'm using. It's an OhhHelloMichelle kit that I hauled in my last haul. Not the best time to be doing my first voiceover because I'm a little bit ill, but hopefully you can forgive me and my clicky voice. So we start I start like I always do, and I'm putting down my quote box in the top left-hand corner. And this kit is a little interesting to use because I'm fairly certain it's for kind of, let's say, singles or maybe more kind of dating people for Valentine's Day. And I've been married for oh my gosh, 8 years. So but I love it. I mean, I love the colors and I love the quotes and stuff. It doesn't exactly kind of represent who I am in terms of like the quotes and the little art pieces, but I mean, I love it. So it's awesome. So putting down my list of things to do for the week. And you'll see that little mark on the Monday. I definitely had a pen explode and then get all over my planner, but I cover it up and it's all good. And then I'm trying to make better use of my sidebar, so I've added a little to clean habit tracker there, so I'm going to start doing that. I didn't actually plan out what I wanted to clean, more like I kept track of what I decided to clean this week, so you'll see that I refer back to that as I go along my planning. So I keep going back and adding what I actually did that day. So adding down the bottom washi is tricky, as everyone knows, so I mess it up the first time, but it's adorable. I love the color, and on the other side you'll see the little cupid that I just love, so I really, really like the bottom washi. Now I'm adding the header, so I always do today along the top, because I know it seems a little redundant, but I love the headers, but I like to use the to-dos, as you'll see, kind of in lists throughout the day, and or throughout the week, sorry. So I end up doing that, and I'm switching and continuing on to the next page. So I've been adding, I end up doing the full kind of, oh my gosh, what do you call it? Like the base, so adding the bottom washi and doing the sidebar, the weekend banner, the headers, all that kind of stuff first, and then I go and plan out day by day. So that's what I'm doing here. I just switched to the second part of the week and adding headers to the top. And I always love the interesting weekend banners that people include. So this one I have not issues with, but I had to kind of, because I wasn't enjoying the total, seeing the peach behind it of the weekend shading for the Happy Planner. So I end up using some washi strips that she has wonderfully included, and so I put those down to kind of cover the underneath the banner portion of the weekend banner, like the lower portion. So I'm doing that here, and yeah, I can't get enough of this clip art. It's super cute, and the designs, like the paper that she uses, is awesome. So moving on to Monday, I think I punch in here a little bit and add my first half box. And that's just kind of marking down that I need to go through finish up my inventory management that I started last week. So last week I just started it, and Monday I wanted to finish it. And throwing down a full box. I was hoping that would cover more of my little ink blot, but I ended up using something else to cover it, a little washi strip there. So that was nice. And what's interesting about this week too is that I ended up using, except for I think 1 or 2 exceptions, I tried to make use fully of the kit, so I used as much as possible from the kit. So I actually, I think, only used one other type of sticker, like from a different shop. So that's pretty unusual for me. I usually really like to add a whole bunch of different kinds of stickers. So it took me a little bit longer because I just didn't have I couldn't just pull a sticker that would work perfectly for what I wanted. I tried to use what came with the kit, and I think that's always nice to do, especially with a new kit. I'd never used a kit from her before, so I was able to kind of see what I could do with what she had provided, which was a lot of stuff, and it was really great stuff, so I wanted to make use of it. So Monday evening, I edited a video. I couldn't tell you which video that is right now, but I did some editing time, and then my son had his first school Valentine's Day on the Tuesday, so I wanted to write out his Valentine's cards, but fellow moms out there, you will totally get where I'm coming from in that I actually ended up writing them the morning of Valentine's Day because I did not get to them. So I was frantically writing and trying to find the class list and trying to figure out how I was going to get all those names on all of those Valentines. So now working with the actual Valentine's Day on the 14th. I added that full box at the top because I love it. Like, it's a person looking into a mirror and like being that they love themselves. But I mean, I think that's what she was going for, but I could also see it as being, if you wanted to make it actually like lovey-dovey, you could actually be maybe FaceTiming with the person, and like maybe you're like a long distance relationship. So I don't know, I thought it was really cute, but either way, I find it adorable, and so I used it on Valentine's Day. And the other things, I used one of those icons as like a pencil icon, but it was to list items on my website that I just gotten, the Happy Mail that I got from Mombi, which I did a haul of before, so I wanted to list the items on the website, make sure that they were up for people, and thank you so much for all your orders, and it's been awesome. Yeah, getting that Happy Mail was super fun. I love their new stuff. I'll be getting 3 more shipments. They split up their shipments into 4 shipping dates, so depending on what you ordered, you'd get you'd get things 2 weeks apart. And so because of what I ordered, I actually end up getting at least one thing in each one of the 4 different shipping dates. So that's awesome because it's 4 separate Happy Mail days, so I'm good with that. So I added a little oh my gosh, the haul sticker there because I filmed the haul of the Happy Mail that I got from Mombi, so that was really awesome. And there, I don't know what I was thinking, but I put down a snow day on the 14th, but I know that there's not a snow day on the 14th because he handed out his Valentine's Day cards. So that snow day was actually on the 15th, and I don't know if it's like this everywhere in the world right now. I mean, obviously not everywhere in the world, but in, let's say, North America. But we are getting a ton of snow days. I think that was our 10th, and that's insane. So thankfully, I had to drive by the school in order to get to work, so I just dropped him off at school, and he doesn't know the difference because he's in junior kindergarten. But so yeah, he just doesn't take the bus. So I covered that snow day with a half box because I did some designing that evening because, let's face it, 8 years married, Valentine's Day, not really romantic, not from my fault or my husband's fault. It was just, we just don't really do anything. So I think we may have watched something in bed together. That was the extent of our Valentine's. Oh, and we bought cheap chocolate the next day because 50% off Valentine's Day chocolate. Yes, please. So yes, at the top of that Wednesday, I have the snow day, and I needed to get a hold of, make contact with a new shop that I wanted to partner with for Trilia. So they'll be coming up in an upcoming parcel. And so that half box is talking about that I needed to do pictures of the new inventory list on that I wanted to add to Instagram, and of my last full week. And yes, I was doing my last week on the Wednesday, but it comes as it comes. So, and then you just saw me do a bunch, or write down what I was cleaning, and so a lot of last week was spent cleaning our basement. So a lot of it, when we moved, everything just kind of got dumped down there. So I needed to kind of get that organized. So we had the last shipment of stuff come from our old house, and it was sitting in our garage, and is still actually sitting in our garage. I'm hoping to take care of a lot of that tomorrow. And I needed to clean out the garage, or sorry, the basement, so that I could make room for the stuff coming in from the garage. So I did that, and I did put a little dishes flag because she didn't have anything that really notated dishes, so I added my little flag there. And then because it was the 15th of the month, I also did the budget and kind of going through paying bills and dealing with money stuff for the house. And then I am writing that I wanted to post the video that I'd edited, or that I'd filmed, sorry, the night before, the haul video. So I went ahead and did that. And now we're on, oh, actually, and then what you didn't see right there, because it was out of frame, is that at the very bottom I had put emails, like a little habit tracker for emails, because I end up trying to do that every day to keep on track of like customer service and stuff. So I was just adding that I had done stuff on the Wednesday. And then on the 16th, I put a little shopping cart icon because I was shopping online for some new papers for the new kit that I'm designing. So the last kit I sent out in the last parcel, and it was made for the Happy Planner classic size. And now I'm trying to go in kind of order of how prevalent they are amongst my customers. So the number one was Happy Planner, and then the number two was the Erin Condren vertical. So I'm gonna design for that, as you'll see in that that half box that I designed. Finally found some papers that I love, and that went with the March parcel. And so I started designing the new kit. Also threw down an adorable laundry sticker layer on top of an appointment label, and because I was doing laundry. And now I'm adding just some decorative, like I did a washi and then full box and then the same kind of washi. I kind of liked how that turned out. I don't love that it's kind of floating in the middle of nowhere, but I mean, it's kind of makes a chunk out of the day. So I don't know if I'll do that again in that same way. I like the way it looks, period, but I don't know if I love the way it fits in with the whole week. So, you know, we're going with it. So then I put down a little flag because I have to complete some cruise documents because we're going on a cruise in a month. And to do that, I need the passports of everyone. But every time I go to do that, everyone's asleep. The kids are asleep and their passports are in their room, so I forget that I need to do that, so I need to gather them all up. So I did that and ironed that night, a lot of ironing. And then for the Friday, oh my gosh, that Don't Judge Me full box, love it, because that's what I was doing. I was eating all the leftover 50% off Valentine's Day chocolate. And then I just grouped some of the hearts that were in the decor area because we had like a little date night again, where we just kind of hung out, watched TV, and, you know, we're old married people. So, and then also on that night, Nathan had a sleepover with my parents. And we actually ordered, because we've moved to a new town in the move, so we're trying out new takeout places, so we actually had some food delivered, and it was delicious. And yeah, I'm putting down some washi and a little half box, and I was about to put them right side by side, but I don't love having those types of things put together, so I continued to design the new kit. And Friday was not super busy, so I'm just kind of trying to fill in with some cute decor that she adds. So I love her little doodles. They're awesome. And again, going back to emails for the previous week, I'm reading off what I actually ended up getting done. So every time I come across emails, I go back to the other page. Uh, that this morning, so I'm filming this Saturday, I sent the final numbers, or not the final numbers, but the numbers update for my Etsy shops that I'm working with this month, and so I sent them the final numbers. I also put down a to buy list because we randomly had a bunch of things that we needed to buy today. So my husband took the kids, went to the hardware store and other places, and so he got his stuff, and then I was doing some online buying. I did an Amazon order for stuff for the shop and a couple other places too. So that was good. And in that half box, I am, what am I talking about? Oh, I'm talking about what I'm doing right now. So I shot and I'm editing, and I'm going to upload this Plan With Me tonight. So what happened here is I lost some footage. I skipped a bunch of stuff. You didn't miss a ton. I mean, I guess you missed all of Sunday, but I just put down, I had a couple of cruise countdown stickers from KPL Planning, so I put those at the bottom. I added a big long to-do list. And I had plans that we're going to do some play date tomorrow with one of my girlfriends and her daughter, and that we were going to have dinner at the farm, which we do every Sunday. So not a ton missed, but it's a very cute Sunday. So you'll see it coming up right here. So I'm adding things to my to-do list. That will grow, I'm sure, by tomorrow, but you can see the little cruise stickers down at the bottom, and that half box and the full box and the dinner at the farm. So not a ton missed. And that's all I could think of for my to-do list for tomorrow, but I'm sure there will be more. So I'm just kind of making sure you can see the whole week put together. I really liked how it turned out, and you're going to see it in the whole thing right now. And thank you so much for watching. Before I go, I'm looking through what I had left over in the week. So there's a ton of stuff. I could probably easily make another spread. But we'll talk soon.